everybody, and welcome back to a very special episode of We're All Crossing with your hosts, Lena
and Sam.
So this week is the Lena Spectacular. No words for vernacular.
It's Lena's birthday special
Yes, it is.
episode.
Ding, 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 ding. When it comes to toys that, your favorite toys you had, but did you ever have toys that you didn't get to have? Because, like, for me, there was one toy that I always Wisp. Sorry, I don't know why I thought he was a snowman because I saw his butt, and then I got closer. Come back, wait, I want to talk to you. Like for me, a big one I can think of that I never had, and I always wanted an easy bake oven, Sam, because as I mentioned in the last episode, I loved baking. I loved baking as a kid. Do you have Wisp too? Oh my god, you do.
I do.
But as I mentioned in the last episode, as a kid, I loved to bake. Like, my favorite thing would always be buying one of those cake mixes, the stupid cheap ones where you just add 2 eggs and water or oil to it. I loved making cakes and stuff like that. So, like, when I was a kid, I always wanted an easy bake oven. And I'd always tell my mom every year for Christmas, my birthday, whatever, I'd be like, please, I want an easy bake oven. Please, I want an easy bake oven. And she would always just be like, Mija, no. There's no point in that. It's a waste of food. It's a waste of energy because it's a light bulb. It's a light bulb inside. It's not a real oven. So in her eyes, she was just like, it's a waste of money. Like, what's the point? But I was just like, but it's just like really fun. And I've always wanted it, whatever. And no, and I always wanted to get one, but she never got it for me. It literally got to the point of where I just got old enough to not really play with toys. / my mom was like, you want an easy bake oven? Here's the real oven.
Damn.
Yeah, so I never got the easy bake oven. To this day, part of me kind of still wants one to say I've been able to use one, but it's okay. It'll stay in my heart.
Oof.
What about
Do you still want one? I'll get you one if you want one.
Nope, don't do that. Nope. Sam has this bad habit where I literally go like, oh, I like this. Oh, I want this. And he literally is like really quick, just pulls out his credit card like, pa-ching! I'm like, I'm ready, girlfriend. Like his favorite thing to say to me. Yeah, everything when I'm like, I show him I'm scared to show him anything because he'll try and buy it for me all the time. But I'll always be like, oh my god, look how cute this is. And he'll be like, say no more, girlfriend. And I already know he's trying to go buy it. And so I try and not tell him things.
Yeah,
except for my birthday, I did tell him to buy me one thing and he did.
Okay, so Lena, you've asked me this before.
Mm-hmm.
The answer is no. I feel like as a kid, there was never any particular thing where I was just like, oh my god, I really want this thing, and I never got it. Like, if I really wanted something,
wow, you're
my
so
parents,
lucky.
Well, I mean, my parents they generally got whatever. Like, I was very apparent about like what I wanted, and they like pretty much always got what I wanted like during Christmas, even my birthday, yeah. But I do have one story of like me really wanting something.
Okay. Hit me.
Okay. Story time to set the scene.
Okay.
It's like what, 2000, I think like 7. Everyone has an Xbox 360 except your boy.
Okay.
He's got only a PS2. Everyone's playing, Guitar Hero, Gears of War Online, Halo 3 legit came out. Everyone's playing that on Xbox Live. Everyone's in. Everyone at school is like, damn, did you... Good games last night. GG's, we all played. That was so sick. And here I am, just alone, just with my PS2. And I'm like, man, this sucks. And I remember really wanting it. And I'm going to my mom, and I'm like, I really want this. And she's just like, no, that's too expensive. And I remember I was like, Dad, I really want this. He's like, too expensive. And I remember me and my brother were like, what do we do? And I remember we went to our dad and we're like, can you help us? I was like, we want to trade in our PS2 and all of our games. And,
oh my god.
we want to see if we can get the Xbox. And my dad was
really were just going to give everything, just get rid of everything?
Yes.
Oh my god. What
my
children?
Dad said,
literally.
Okay. So me, my brother, we grab one of those big ass bags, we stuff it, we fill it in with the PS2, and legit, we had like over 50 something games, like
Jesus,
60
my
games.
God.
And straight up, we go over, We did not go to GameStop. This was
Okay, I was about to be like, because I'm like, from GameStop, you're literally gonna get a pat on the back and a good job sticker.
I mean, to be honest, most places are like this. But we went to, I think it was like Game Freak. Not Game Freak. It was what's it called?
EB Games.
It wasn't EB. Maybe it was EB Games, but it wasn't GameStop. It was one of those like, it was still like kind of like very GameStop-esque.
Okay,
but it just wasn't GameStop. And I so vividly remember this. There was one guy at the counter.
Okay.
Me, my brother, and my dad show up. Boom. We lay down this big bag. He starts bringing out the PS2, and he like brings out all of these games. And he straight up, he looks at his other coworker, and he's like, "Hey, are you on break?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm on break right now." He's like, "Not anymore. You're gonna have to help me with this." And straight up, it took them like forever to like scan everything, and they're like, boop, boop, boop. Dude, some of the games that we had, they're so old. They were legit worth zero. I remember there was one guy behind us because we had the Super Bust a Move 2. That was like one of the very first games we got with our PS2.
Okay.
And straight up, the guy was like, "Well, I've been wanting that game." And he's just like, "Yeah, this here says it's 15 cents." And he's like, "I'll give you $2 right now for that." And we're like, "All right, here you go."
God.
He was like $2, all right? Like, it's still really bad. So we sell everything for the Xbox 360. We're short. We're short like $100 or something like that.
Oof.
My dad, straight up, he's just like, "Mijo, don't worry about it, all right?" Boom. And we're like, "But Dad, we need Xbox Live." Xbox Live, what is this? And we're like, "We do, and we need Gears of War, and we need Halo 3.
Oh my God. Okay, calm down, son. This ain't Christmas.
He got us all of that though. He straight up was just like.
So you guys are scammers.
Yeah. He got us Gears of War, Halo 3, Xbox Live. And I think he did that. With all of that, we were like short 100. And I think he did that because I think he realized that, like, you know, we were able to trade in everything. Literally, it's like we have no assets to our name. This is just everything right here.
Literally children. Yeah.
And we traded it in and we got it. And oh my God, just seeing how many games, like the guy was so impressed with how many games we had. And yeah, like ever since then, me and my brother were so like, oh my God, this is so sick that like we finally got to play the Xbox 360 and we finally got to play Halo and Gears of War.
And you were like, "No, I can finally be cool."
Yeah, literally.